First-time home buyers should be jumping into this market right now, Mark.
Well, they're not. But that could change. There's pros and cons to this, right? We're seeing some listings coming up that are, we're so used to seeing shit on the market that's so overpriced, and then we get all excited when we see stuff being listed priced properly and it sells. So yes, there's been a couple of good opportunities in the last few weeks, of listings that have been coming up in the market that are priced well. Yeah. And and they sell well and they sell fast,
And they
you
sell
know?
fast, yeah. And so if people want to stay with us till the end, I am going to pull up between the 500 and 700 range. Now, a lot of people think, oh, well, new home buyers can't even do that range. Well, they can, right? Because as long as the income is there, I'm going to do the math for 600,000. 5% down is $30,000. And a lot of people have that in RSPs and stuff too. Like there are ways to manage to do this. And it's the biggest thing is the approval for the mortgage, right? To qualify. But now that the interest rate is coming down and it's supposed to go down again in December, apparently. And for new buyers, they can start in December doing a 30-year amortization.
November 14th. Yes. And I think that here's what I think that's going to happen is I think there's some that are looking right now. I think they're going to still wait and see a few more rate decreases. But here's the problem with that. And where, that type of buyer, starts looking into January, early Feb, there's not a lot of product on the market. They start seeing sentiment change a bit and they start seeing listings coming up and holding off on offers and it's selling for, listed maybe 599 and they get 650 for it. And no, we're gonna miss out, we're gonna miss out, we're gonna miss out. I see it consistently. So, there's gonna come a time when these buyers are gonna get off the couch and gonna go, okay, you know what? We need to get serious about this. December is probably gonna be another 50 basis points, probably.
Well, and November, December, well, especially December, we've seen an uptick in January a couple years, but December and the beginning of January is usually shitty.
It's
So
quiet.
you can negotiate a bit then though, Mark. You know what I mean?
Pending, but then we've seen the opposite with it where I think you can get better negotiations now than that time of year. If someone's listing something in January, I don't know. I've seen a lot of buyers. I was out there
No,
last year.
I mean like things that are listed now, if they're still around
Oh, well,
mid-November, early December.
yeah.
But the
Should
thing is,
depend. Maybe. I don't know. I
the good ones are going though, Mark. I'm going to show you. I'm
the
going to
good ones
show
are
you
going.
some listings. Yeah, because unfortunately, I've sent a couple to people and they didn't jump on it and they're gone within a day or two.
I find the agents today try to negotiate the deal even before they even showed the property. I've got multiple calls this year.
Yeah, so have I.
What are your Celtics best? What's
Well,
the number?
this one's 89 Wellington Street, 599, but Wellington can be a busy road in certain spots. Some at the one end near Penetang, it's not as bad. So it depends where it is on Wellington. But it's 3-1 on the market, 23 days, 599, one bedroom, quick closing
How many
available,
bedrooms? How many bedrooms?
3+1, 4.
Okay, three. Okay. Oh, 3+1. Okay.
3460 is the taxes. But they say well maintained family home, no tenants.
It's the busy street.
It depends where on Wellington, yeah. And you know what? Does it need renos? Like it doesn't even have drywall up here. But look, it's cute. Like for a first-time buyer starting out just to get in the market, it's it's not horrible, Mark.
Not horrible. I mean, it's a detached. I mean, it's not bad. It's just the
It's
street
got
that's
quartz countertops, it's got a built-in.
right. I find the price fine. But let's get back to will that buyer, like, you know what I mean? You made a comment that a lot of Rob's, first time buyers are sitting there waiting. We're going to wait till we see more drops. That can happen, right?
Oh,
Is it
this is a fully finished basement too.
going to surge prices? If these buyers don't come back, what's going to happen? Are we going to see price drops? Are sellers just going to come out in the new year and go, wow, God, they got another 50 basis points. We're going to get more, market's going to heat up. Let's price it higher.
Well, that's why they shouldn't be sitting around waiting. Because I think people are going to start doing that.
But we're not seeing, we didn't see it all this year. We've seen a lot of product this year being mismanagedly priced.
This is 629, 3 bed, 2 bath in Letitia Heights, 629, fully detached.
It's not bad priced. It's not.
It's livable.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad. It's older home, older area.
But to get in the market, like I tried to tell my other first time buyers, like you have to start somewhere. You
Okay,
can't
so what are you
start.
telling me? What are you telling?
You, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But what are they telling you though? Why aren't they jumping then?
Well, they think they think that the prices are going to go down lower,
Well,
and
that's
they think that the interest rate's going to go down lower.
the rates are. I think the prices are. It's a product.
Three
The way
plus
they're priced.
Athabasca, 630. 3 plus 1 bed, 2 bath.
Pull it up.
I owned a house on Athabasca like this. That's a big living room in there. Like it's a giant room. All new flooring and paint, obviously.
Yeah, no, it shows okay. It's priced fine.
Fully finished basement. They have wood on the walls, but you could always paint it white. Full bathroom downstairs with a shower. This is the back deck. Lawn needs mowing, but the yard's a good size.
It's not a bad price, but you know,
For
bad for a company.
630?
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine, but 22 days in the market, so it's not jumping off the shelves.
No. So Hamner just got to three plus 2 beds, 648. I
Busy
wonder
street,
if
better
hold on.
price. Where were they at before? 698, too high. Better price. Are they holding off on anything?
No, that's what I just checked. No.
That's better priced. Busy street. But
Well, one end of Hamner's not busy. It depends. But Mark, this is the other thing. At this price range for a first time buyer, nothing inside, no inside pictures.
that's not a good sign.
No.
Stop the
No.
search there, right there. Well, there's some inventory up there, and I think there's a lot of choices, and I just don't think it's gonna rev up right now.
This is 2 Fletcher, North End off Grove by the high school.
How much? Shows we're off somewhere.
649. Fully detached with a garage. The bathroom's okay. I bet there's tenants in it.
Yeah, it looks a little rough to me.
It's rough. Yeah.
Anyway, I think we've seen enough listings. We get the idea. I think there's
Oh,
some
wait, I gotta see this. Ambler Bay, Mark.
yeah, it's 700K.
684. 3 plus 1 bed, 2 bath.
Well,
That's the basement.
why wouldn't you finish the ceiling? Too high. I've seen that listing before. It's been listed before.
Mm-hmm. But could this be negotiated?
Diane, I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question because I just think so many areas are inflated. So I don't know. Or an agent.
I don't think 684.9 is horrible. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm looking at townhouses that are selling for 640 and 650. And that's a fully detached house.
Yeah, well, we have different views on that. I think the market's got to come down. I'm not saying everything's got to come down. I'm not saying that, but I think the realistic seller has to kick in sometime and go, okay, we've tried this price for a while and we've seen some inventory. We got a lot of inventory out there. We've seen what, 57 new listings today? Probably 35.
Well, the listings are yeah. So the listings are a friggin' problem because just
A lot
so
of product.
people know, they're still coming up like mad.
How many
Like,
today? Well, show the viewers how many today. See if we can, and you can segregate Barry because that's one I'm not even
oh, I
talking
did segregate Barry and we have 96.
today.
Yep.
96 new listings in Barry today.
Yes, because this is 25. There's another 25. There's another 25. All
There are
Barry.
rentals in there too. Rentals are in there looking at the price points
There
too.
is there because there's no way to get them out
Right, right.
because
Okay,
new listings are new listings. So
okay.
that's 75 now. We're still in Barry.
That's a lot of rentals. I can't believe you.
95.
It's a lot of product, and probably 25 of them are rentals.
Well,
So
yeah, unfortunately,
I think the bigger story is the inventory is high.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the bigger story than first time buyers getting in. Yeah, first time is a good time. It's a pro and con thing, I think. For some, I think it's good, and when the property's
Oh no,
priced
sorry, Mark. That was for the last 3 days.
3 days. Okay. Okay.
But still, that's huge.
Right. And we're only seeing, 15. How many sold today? Go back. How many sold in 3 days? Leave it
Okay,
at
so you know how many sold in 3 days? 13. I just did it.
15. So that's not much. So we got 75 new listings, we're going to say.
96 with the
96.
no, but the solds include the friggin' leases too.
Right. So that's the thing. We got 4 more weeks of this market and it's going to really start getting quiet. It's starting to quiet down now. We got a time change coming in next week or this weekend. I think things are, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I
that's why to me, for a first time buyer, if you have 30, 40,000 for a down payment, it's not a bad time to start. I'm telling you.
start looking,
Because
sure. And buying in the right one, sure. I don't think it's a bad idea, but
now, do I think it's a good idea to try to sell your house and move up right now? No.
no, because everything's there's so much and I have people like that. And mostly those people that are doing that are in townhouse or small detached that will sell quickly. Then where do we go? Everything we're looking at is you're telling us it's overpriced and it's overpriced. We talked about one before on Sandalwood. Great street, great area. 2,200 square foot floor plan with the basement's 27, 1,250,000, and it's dated? I don't think so. We're not seeing that for 3,000 square feet. You can go up to Prince William Way and find a dozen of them up there. We've seen them with in-ground pools. This one has an in-ground pool too. Okay, backyard, but the pricing, like what? This is what I don't understand. So there's a buyer ready to go. Can't find the right property at the right price. And they can't. They
No, I know.
can't.
I know. That's what I'm saying for someone that doesn't have to sell and they don't have to move tomorrow, and you can negotiate a little bit with time, you know, um, it's not a bad thing because there's some smaller ones out there to get in the market right now that are doable. But if you got to sell and then try to buy,
It's risky. It's risky. Then you get desperate.
it's really risky.
Risky, right? And no one wants to take an additional offer. And I don't blame them. I mean, they mean nothing. We don't take them either. I kept telling agents, no, we're not taking this. We're not taking one. Sorry. It's
Well,
just,
no, because the problem is we're in a market that nothing's selling. So why the hell would I take an offer conditional on the sale of your home?
yeah. I mean, nothing's selling. Some is selling, but it's a small percentage is selling. Right. I'm looking really, and we know the stats for October are going to be a bit stronger in transactions than last year. Right. We're going to see that. I still think we'll be very flat to last year end, but we're going to see that. But
October there was an increase. There's going to be an increase.
I mean, increase.
Yeah.
We've been tracking it. So,
Yeah.
and we'll probably see one in November too, but it's going to be, but I think sellers shouldn't get overexcited about that. I don't know.
Well, last year was the slowest year in 25 years.
Hmm.
The fact that we've been lower than last year the whole time, that's fucking horrible. Last year was the worst in 25 years. So, like, we're, if we're worse than that, we're in a dismal situation.
And you know what? We're still seeing transactions done, and people that are moving today, they have longer goals, right? They're not moving in and you can't look at the prices fluctuating up and down. So what if it goes off a little bit? Who cares? They're not moving. They're going to stay 5, 6 years, depending, maybe even longer. We've seen this
Well,
many.
and yeah, you know what? That was one of the things that when I was Googling and reading articles today about these kind of things, and about what people are concerned about buying a home, most things I read said the same thing that I tell my clients and you tell your clients. If you're in it for the longer term, you're always okay.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Like I bought my house 5 years ago for 519,
Yep.
and it's worth at least 850, 850, I don't know. But in the height, it was worth 1.1 they were selling for.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's never going to sell for that again, not anytime soon.
Anytime soon, it's not. It's
But did
not.
I still make $300,000 in 5 years, Mark?
Yeah, well, 100%.
Yeah.
Tax free. Right. So that's the thing too, is the goal's got to be realistic too, right? Get in the
You're not
market.
you're not going to make a shit ton of money in a year or a year and a half. You
Oh,
hold it for 4 or 5 years. And if you see real estate, if you see the fluctuations, you see this and this, but it's always like on an upward curve. But you're going to see dips and then up and then,
we do.
it's
We
the way
do.
it works.
And I would, if I was getting a mortgage today, I would go variable. I'd take a variable
So would
product.
I. Yeah, I am on variable right now. But I think with the way the rate decreases and what's going on right now in the world, you can't, I wouldn't lock in.
No, I wouldn't be locking either. I think there's going to be, you know what I mean? Some data came out in the US. They came out with a for third quarter, 2.8% increase, which is decent growth, but a little shy of the expectation. So economy's slowing, right? There's signs of it, especially here in Canada. So, you know, it, and again, every comment that we see on the pages, 99% of them are very negative comments. Very sentiment is shit in a way.
Oh, it
Right.
is.
Price is going to, drop 30%, 40%. I don't think that's going to happen. We're not seeing that kind of a market. Do I think some prices and some overpriced stuff need to come down 20, 30%? Yeah, I agree there.
Well, that's because they're overpriced, some of them.
Overpriced, right? Yeah, I see that. But it's saying the whole general market's going to drop like that? No, no, we're not, right?
It's
Any other
not.
things, any other things for
No,
is the market now versus later?
no. I
It's
think for first time buyers, they should be really seriously thinking about it because, I've personally, even in my own personal life, have bought in downs and highs. And I'm looking even right now myself because it's a time to buy. Like I don't want to wait until the sentiment changes because then I'm screwed.
it's too late. It's
It's
too
too
late.
late.
And we can't gauge right now. It's kind of murky, muddy, but you know, the new year is right around the corner. That might
We
change.
know, there's one thing I can guarantee you, it's going to change eventually.
It's going to 100%. It's going to change. It's going to change. And not looking at the price. Oh, I could have got it for 10. Who cares? It's $10,000. And you're dealing with an asset that's 650 in that range for that type of buyer. Who cares if it's 10 grand? Who cares if it's 20 grand? You're not moving. Take a variable product. You'll catch it in the way down the rates. Take advantage of some prepayment options. Start paying that asset down. It's tax free. It is about getting into the market and start building wealth. Yes, it is. Stop looking at you know, oh, it's going to come down more. I don't think if someone's priced properly, we've gone through many solds in this year. We've seen lots sold 2 and 3 days, maybe a week, maybe in 14 days. That's pretty good. But it's usually on well-priced properties. They're not giving them away the price for what the market's willing to pay right now. If the market is,
Yeah, I want to check on that one that I sent to my one client who didn't jump on it because it was conditionally sold, and I want to see if it actually sold firm yet.
yeah,
Because no, it's still sold conditional, so I don't know what it's sold for. But I mean, I saw it come up, and I was like, man, oh man, they need to jump on this.
well,
Like, and they didn't. So,
yeah.
I mean, you do have to be diligent and watch because there's not a million of them like that.
Keep watching the market. You want people to keep watching the market, what's going on. Keep communicating with your realtor. Hey, what do you think about this price? What do you think about that? I have a lot of dialogue going on with people
Yeah.
all the time. I think it's healthy. I think it's good what's going in the market. Is it price good? Yeah, if it's price good, yeah, it's good. If it's price not good, I'll tell you. If it's price, a little higher, but the area's in demand, well, they might have a shot. So, but there's just, the house is only worth is what a buyer is willing to pay for it. But we're not seeing buyers paying some of these prices that sellers want today. We're not seeing it.
No. But if I
So
send you a listing and I say this is a good one and it's going to be gone in 2 or 3 days, believe me.
100%, we see the market so much.
Well, it already is. Yeah, it didn't even last 3 days. So, like, I mean, you can tell if something is actually just priced to kind of blow it out. You can tell.
Yeah, but I don't think I've come across too many blowout prices this year. Price good for the market, price where they need to be. Yeah. Blowout. Well, I don't know. I haven't really seen too many.
Well, I have, but I've been watching. You look at this one, 599.
What is
Did
it? It's a link.
Athabasca did not withhold offers.
It's a 2+1, right?
2+2.
Yeah. It's cute. It's priced well. Shows well. I'll be interested to see the price. I don't think that's, yeah, I think it's probably a 629. Be interesting to see what they got.
Well, I told my client, like, we need to get on that right away. It's not withholding offers. It's not nothing. And guess what? In 2 days, it was gone. So,
Sure.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was
but
that was cute, was it not? And those ones you can do a legal duplex, right? Because I did it. It
yeah,
has the split entry, and downstairs had a full bathroom, full shower. All you needed was a kitchenette. It had 2 bedrooms already, and it's rentable.
right. Yeah. If anybody wants any more information on the Barrie real estate market or wants an evaluation or wants to talk real estate, reach out to Dan and myself and follow our channels for more information.
Perfect.
Good. See you.
See ya.